APC damage control won't save Tinubu. PDP PCC says. Yeah. So with all Tinubu has done in Abeokuta during presidential rally, he has done a lot of damage to himself, to his political career, with all the bashes he has given the current sitting APC government. Okay. Now, with the Tinubu and APC governors visiting Buhari at Katsina State, it's basically for damage control. But PDP Presidential Campaign Council is coming out now to say that this damage control that they are embarking on with Tinubu will not save him. Let's see what they have to say more about that. The People Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council has said attempts at damage control by the All Progressive Congress for his presidential candidate Bola Tinubu will not save him from defeat at the polls. The PDP PCC said, having seen that Tinubu and the APC had lost the presidential election, the ruling party was looking for who to blame. That is true. Citing the lingering fuel crisis and the concerns among Nigerians over the redesign of the Naira, Tinubu had, while speaking at the APC presidential campaign held at the MKO Abiola Stadium, Kutu, Abeokuta, Ogun State, on Wednesday, said there was a plan to sabotage the coming election, which was the stone thrown on Buhari's government. The APC presidential candidate came under fire over his comment, which the opposition considered as an indictment on the ruling APC and the federal government. However, the director, media and publicity of APC-PCC, Bayo Onanuga, dismissed the notion that the comment of the ruling party's candidate was targeted at the regime of the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. Onanuga, in a statement, said Tinubu was only directing the government's attention to the sabotage being carried out by some 50 columnists in the system, possibly working in cohorts with the PDP. But speaking with our correspondent, a spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council, Mr. Charles Aniago, said Bayo Onanuga should look for someone else to blame. That is true. Spokesperson to spokesperson. All right. Charles Aniago to Bayo Onanuga. To now, Nigerians were the ones who listened to Tinubu. They were the ones who made meaning out of what he said. Nobody misunderstood him. It is damage control, but it is obvious that because they have lost the election, they are looking for who to accuse. Similarly, the Obidati Presidential Campaign Council said Tinubu's comment at the rally in Abeokuta showed the alleged plot by the APC to subvert the rule of law and deny the Nigerians the right to choose their leaders. The spokesman for the Obidati Presidential Campaign Council, Yunusa Tanko, added, "This is an unbecoming position by this particular character. Remember that some of them APC who also challenged the issue of the use of BVS for accreditation. Yes, at the beginning. Of course, this is an attempt at damage control. This is something that has been consistent with them. Nigerians have seen their misdeeds. They have put it in practical terms, and Nigerians have seen that they intend to manipulate the system against the people's will and subvert the rule of law." Wow. So that is what Tanko Yunusa is also saying. So the truth here is that what APC is doing and what Tinubu is doing in this rally by looking for someone to blame for the failure of APC all around is damage control. And even the visit to Buhari is to probably to show good faith and plead for understanding. That is the truth. So what is happening here is that the PDP spokesperson Charles Aniago has replied to APC and told them, "Look, what you are doing is damage control, and it will save Tinubu from defeat." Everybody heard what Tinubu said at Abeokuta. All right, everybody heard him. Nigerians heard him. Nigerians made meaning out of what he said. All right, with all that he said, it shows that their failure is imminent. They are feeling it, they are seeing it, they are sensing it coming, and so they are trying to look for who to blame or where to shift the blame to, and which is a kind of damage control, or creating an avenue where they will show their face after the election and they eventually loses. All right, so that is what Charles Anago is saying. But what Bayo or Nanoga, the spokesperson for APC PCC, is saying is that what Tinubu meant was not against the ruling president, which is Muhammadu Buhari retired. All right, that what Tinubu meant is calling Buhari and APC leadership attention to some unscrupulous elements in APC that are sabotaging the APC effort and possibly working for the PDP while in APC. That was what Tinubu meant. But every time the Tinubu makes his own gaffe or makes his own mistake, they try to come and explain it out. That was how is it Festus Keyamo is coming out to tell Nigerians that no, not Festus Keyamo. What is his name? Issa, coming out to tell Nigerians that all the gaffes Tinubu is making is his own style of campaign to get to the heart of the youths or the young minds. Ha! Now, wow. They try to explain it out. So everything he does it wrongly, and then they will come and explain it out. And what he does, he knows what he's doing actually. The spirit of impunity and entitlement in him is what is driving his behavior and his statement in the public. That is the truth about it. All right? The Bible said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So whatever Tinubu is saying during campaign, during rallies, is exactly what he's imagining in his heart. He just can't hold it back. He has that sense of entitlement. That was why he came up with a miracle. It's his turn, okay? And it's just unnecessarily pompous and exhibiting some level of impunity that is not coherent with the character of an incoming president. So that is how bad it is. But unfortunately, each time he makes all those mistakes or says all those things, the APC Presidential Campaign Council will still come out to explain it out to the public. Meanwhile, the entire public heard what he said, made meaning out of what he said, and have their own impressions created. That is the truth. So whatever they are doing is damage control, and that's what PDP is telling APC here. Whatever they are doing is damage control. I will not save Tinubu from being defeated come 2023 general election, February 25. All right. So it's quite unfortunate that we are seeing this. Already, if you look at the amount of defection taking place in the north, you will know that the Hausas, the Northerners, are already against him. All right. People are defecting in Gombe. People are defecting in Adamawa, which is Atiku's own state. People are defecting in some other parts of the country. People are defecting. At the end of some people that are also member of NNPP, Kwankwaso's party, are already supporting Atiku right there in the north. So at the end of the day, the whole north will shut down for Atiku and possibly for Obi as well, because the vote in the north is going to be divided between Peter Obi and Atiku and not Tinubu. They don't want him. The same way they sidelined him from 2015 after Buhari ascended the throne of the presidency. All right. The same way they sidelined him 2019. And the same way they are going to show him now that they don't need him anymore. All right. They will vote their own. So and they started the ethnic bigotry in campaign. So the North is also playing the same card as well. That's why Atiku went to Kaduna to say they don't need Igbo or Yoruba president. They should vote for him, which is their own. The same FFK went to Yoruba to tell Afenifere that they cannot afford not to support Tinubu at this time. That Tinubu's defeat is a failure to the entire Yoruba race. Okay, ethnic bigotry, very very bad. So now PDP has gone to APC now and has told them whatever they are doing is damage control and will not save Tinubu from being defeated. So that is what we have here. And thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.